off. Today is day 150. Yeah, look at that. Little kitty's even excited. Day 150 of the year of streaming and learning to code. We are continuing on at... Cat, you are blocking the screen entirely. We are continuing on at 50% of the way through PHP here at Code Academy. We are going to dive into that, continue on. So we finished section 6 yesterday. We're going to knock out at least section 7, I think potentially 8. I don't know if we're going to do much more than that. I think we're probably going to do a larger push tomorrow. Not sure. Maybe we'll do... I don't know how this is going to play out, but we're going to do something. So, Kat, you are just incredibly involved right now, and you're laying down. Don't mind me. Tiny feline fiasco. Let's go ahead and load section 7, functions in PHP part 1. Let's go ahead and do that. All right. Hey, Topher. How are you doing? I finally catch your stream. Yes. Yeah, it's been good. We're in the heart of PHP. It's going well. And what are we doing? That's all loaded. We were going to deal with the cat. She's just right. Wow. Contain yourself, little one. Hold on. Hold that thought. Yes, there's a smattering of empty water bottles and nonsense. Good. Okay, so Tiny Cat, you get to be over here. And let's just scooch. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, we're good. Cat fiasco moving things on the desk. So, PHP. How's PHP going? PHP has been awesome. One, they've got super great errors. When you mess up, they're incredibly direct. They're like, hey, error, you messed up here. Very much like Java. Even more direct than Java. So that's super awesome. Other fun things. I like the fact that it's cool. It's kind of similar to JavaScript as far as like just the syntax and all that stuff, but the fact that it's just within HTML, the fact that you can do this is, I think, fascinating, and it totally boggles my mind why Code Academy is getting rid of the course. I totally get if they didn't want to update it, but getting rid of it just kind of seems unnecessary. Kind of feels like Old Yeller. You know, it's just, I don't think PHP needs to die. Maybe it does, but as of now, I think not. Anywho, what are we doing? We're on lesson 7 out of 11, and there are 8 parts to today's lesson. So let's go ahead, get the ball rolling. But the general note, yes, PHP, tons of fun. East good. Introducing functions. Functions are reusable pieces of code that you can use throughout an application, saving you lots of copying and pasting. PHP has lots of built-in functions, and we'll learn some of them in these exercises. The first set of functions we'll learn about are string manipulation functions. String length is one of the most common string functions in PHP. You'll pass in a string or variable containing a string, and it returns the number of characters in that string. An example might be PHP, get the length of a string, print it to the screen, length equals string length, David, print length. That would spit out 5. All right. So, use the index.php tab, write your own code, get the length of your own name, as I did for mine, and print it to the screen. We will most certainly do so. PHP, get the length of your own name, and print. Cat, you're blocking things again. You look concerned. Do you want to get into the napping position? That's, you kind of got this highly questionable napping look on your face. You're not sleeping on the keyboard, and you're not going to be sitting in front of the screen sucking on your toes. Hey, put those away. We're just going to set you below. Oh, God. Work with me, feline. Yeah, watch your claws. There you go. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Length. Right. Dollar. Length. What are we looking for? Do we actually need to call it length? We don't have to call it length, but we can, and we're going to. You know what? We'll do name. We'll live on the edge. Dollar name equals string length do. Yes, and then we are printing, not echoing, print dollar nom. Ta-da! 7. Save and submit. Green check mark. Good times. All right, I know in modern web development, PHP is often frowned upon. I really like, why would they frown upon it? I mean, I guess I could see the benefit of, like, separating, using different languages for different things, very much like HTML and CSS. You know, they do work in tandem, and then throwing JavaScript on there, it kind of separates it. But it is kind of nice having PHP right there within HTML. I guess using JavaScript helps separate that, kind of like CSS is separate from HTML, so that's my only guess or benefit, but it's so cool. It's just, I was shocked. They went over it right in the beginning of the course. They're like, so PHP just goes right here in the HTML. Because the first thing I thought is they should have taught PHP right there in the beginning of Codecademy, because they do the intro to HTML, the intro to CSS, and then the intro to JavaScript. They could easily have the intro to PHP right there at the beginning with HTML and CSS, but no, they save it for the end, the absolute end of all their stuff. Probably trying to change everyone learning, preventing them. What are we doing? String functions 1. Another very common string function is substring. This function allows you to return a substring piece of your string. You pass this function the string you want to get a substring of, the character in your string to start at, and how many characters you want after your starting point. An example might be my name equals David. You can manipulate strings easily with built-in functions too. Partial equals substring my name 0, 3. Print partial. And it will print Dave. Note the second parameter, this guy, the starting character is based on 0 index array, i.e. the first character in your string is number 0, not the number 1. Two other very useful string functions are string to upper and string to lower, which makes your entire string uppercase or lowercase. Okay, that works. Here's an example. Uppity up gives you all capitals, and on the down low makes everything super, super tiny. All right. You can also call these functions a string directly, like so. Print string to lower Dave. Oh, so you don't have to tie it to a variable like so. You can just shove it in there. Okay, that's cool. Best practice in PHP is actually separation of logic from the view HTML. It's easier to teach inside PHP though. Just not the best of practices. Okay. But best practice. I guess, since the course is going away anyways. Easier to teach. Okay, and then corrections. Typo stuff. Good, good. Okay. What are we looking at? That's kind of low. We'll bump that up. Use the index.php tab to write your own code. Get a partial string from within your own name and print it to the screen. Then try making your name uppercase and lowercase and print those to the screen as well. All right. Uppercase, string to upper, name, print upper, lowercase, string to lower, uppercase, print lower. Cool. So, PHP, get a partial string from within your own name and print it to the screen. Where should we drop in our name? We will do... What do we want to do? I guess we can do the same name as last time. Name equals... We don't need to do string 2. Name equals, we'll do... How do we want to do this? Steven this time. Make your name upper and lower. So we have our variable. I wonder if they remember from last time. Wait a second. Did they remember from last time? It didn't spit out 7, did it? Oh, I saw the number. I thought there was just some general syntax error, and I thought it was saying, hey, the length. But that's not a 7. That's a 6. So they're confused. There we go. All right, so from here, we're going to do Steven. There's that. Now we will do... Get a partial string. Yeah, this guy. Partial. No. $name. Substring. No. $partial. We'll do $partial. Let's do $sub. Let's do that. $sub. Topher, just realized it's your 5-month anniversary of streaming learning to code. Congrats. Yes. Is it... Wait, there's 31 days in May, right? 31 or 30? We're checking the calendar. 31. Okay, yeah. Close enough. We're in the less than 30-hour range, I think, from that. So, yes. Thank you. I'll take that. But yeah, 5 months down. Can't believe it. $sub equals partial substring. Substring, which will be $name, starting at 0. No. We're gonna do starting at 1, and then it's gonna end at 6. Is it inclusive? We're about to find out. I'm pretty sure it's... Oh, and then goes... It starts at 0 and goes 3 spaces, and that spits out Dave. So 3 characters starting on 0. So we want it to go 5 characters starting on 1. Oh, and I thought we were doing BDX. I kind of want to do BDX because that's what I was thinking of. There we go. I want to do DXIN just because. And day 150. Yes, it is day 150 regardless of the anniversary. That is also quite the benchmark for just diving into it cold. Okay, so we've got our... Oh, and they want us to print everything. And we're printing. Not print $sub. There we go. Ta-da! And if we did Steven, we would do... Ta-da! Yes, Teve. It's my street name. That's what in the that's unfortunate. That's what that is. Alright, so now, PHP, make your name uppercase. So now we'll be taking upper. That variable doesn't matter. This is the bit we need. String to upper name. How do we want to do this? We're going to take you, and we're going to tab dollar, that is hard to look at, and tab dollar, meh. There we go. There we go. Piecing this nightmare together, one tab at a time. So you will be lower, and this will be name, you'll be name, and you will be dollar up, and you will be dollar down, or low. We'll do dollar low. Print dollar up, print dollar low. We need semicolons in this part of the world to make things happen. There we go. Look at that. Undefined variable, line 22. Did I miss something? Something seems wrong. Oh, mname. Yeah, no one knows what that is. That's not a thing. There we go. Fixed. Fixed. Okay. Section 2. Dealt with. That was a painful one. Alright. String functions 2. Hopefully there's less tedious stuff, although it doesn't quite look like it. String functions 2. String positions. Find the position for the first occurrence of a string, of a substring, in a string. String position Emily E 0. String position Emily I 2. String position I L Y is also 2. And string position Emily Z ZXC is false. Interesting. The parameters passed to string position are the haystack and the needle. The function tries to find the needle in the haystack. It returns either the index of the first character or false if the needle cannot be found. If string position David, H equals false, print sorry no H in David, print the sorry message. This is creative and clever and fun. Okay, use the editor to create your own haystack and needle combinations. You can use variables, both haystack and needle. On line 6, right here, well, below, that's 5, but we're getting there. On line 6, use string position, passing in your name as the haystack, and a letter from your name as the needle. On line 13, if string position equals false, where the needle is not in the haystack, print out your error message if block. Okay, okay. So we need to do... Is it remembering our name variable function? No, I don't think it is. I think we need to set that up each time, which kind of sucks. Print out the position of a letter that is in your own name. Let's do dollar name equals. We're going to do BDX this time. Inc. Okay, so something about string position. What did they want us to do on line 6? Oh, it has to happen on line 6. Print out the position of a letter in your own name. Okay, it takes it. String position, David H. So we don't need to set up a variable because string position will handle that for us. Let's cut that, paste that in there, get rid of this guy, string position, you should be in quotes, nothing like trial by fire. Yeah. Okay, BDX Inc., and we want to throw in N because we can. Also in quotes. Now what do we need? We need a semicolon, and now check for a false value if a letter that is not... I feel like we're missing a step. Just, like, entirely missing something. No? Maybe I wanted to print something? I guess. We'll get there. So now we have to do this bit. I think all we were doing was setting up that. Now we're setting up this. Check for false value if a letter that is not in your own name, print out an error message. I just want to steal theirs. I do. I really, really do. Tab. One more for good measure. That's good. Okay, so we are now doing BDX Inc. and the letter J. Q. We're going to do Q. We so rarely get to use Q in our day-to-day life. False. Print out there's no Q. In Steven. Yeah, that's right. We aren't even going to reference that I used BDX. They're just entirely confused. Good. Save and submit. Damn. First, Stroop should call output a number. What? I'm going to set it to BDX only because we're trying to solve the error. I know it. I think it has to do with this. I am pretty sure it has to do with that. So you don't have to use the actual words haystack or needle. Those are just humorous nicknames for the string we're searching in and the substring we're searching for respectively. No help to me. If I were a string position and I wanted to be found, where would I be? On line 6, use string position, passing in your name as the haystack, and a letter from your name as the needle, which we did. BDX Inc. You know what? This may be one of those activities where they don't like us using the BDX Inc. because it has the underscore in the name. We actually came across another one of those in the PHP course earlier. Let's get rid of that. Steven. That has an N though, so we're going to swap that out for a V. And let's do Steven here. And we'll swap the key. We're going to leave the Q. And we'll make this Steven once again. Steven. Let's try that. Still pissed at us. Okay, good. And they should be. They should be. What? String position. We've got string position blah. parameters. It returns the index if the character, or false if needle can't be found. Let's try once more. Did they ever do... No, this is the older site where they don't do the hint thing. So we're going to have to track down our answer. Copy. PHP. Codecademy. Found it. Okay, hopefully we found it. So why doesn't this code work? PHP, print the positional letter, haystack, Cindy, needle, and... Oh, they have to specify? I tried putting variable before, but I was just following their example. That would make... It makes sense that I need a variable. But if they're running into issues too, what is their reason? Print out the position of a letter in your own name. String position, Emily E. Oh, print 0. Son of a fuckers. Cool. So, we found it. What was the issue? It was... So how do we set that up for ours? Where are we going to put that? They've got PHP check if string position blah. Check blah. Print. So 0, 1, 2, and 3. Print equals. No. Print. It was something. Something with a number. In quotes 3. That just... None of this feels right. Print 3. Well, that just prints 3. I don't know if I trust their recommended answer. Yeah, doesn't work. Thank God. Okay, we should have kept going on. So, right answer is here. Print out //0//false. That got a -1. Am I just missing semicolons? If I'm just missing semicolons. Okay, good, I'm not. I was like, we're going to end it all if it was missing semicolons. The neighborhood would be on fire. What else would cause it to be... Maybe if we steal their example. But we did steal their example. We took this and swapped it out for our own. Let's take you, copy. Emily. And David. Copy. Print. And run. Your first something should call... Oh, your first string should output a number. Well, how do we get it to output a number? Aha. Aha. Okay. Okay. Should output... Should output something. What do we want it to output? This is brutal. Emily E. Let's back out. Let's check another one. Part 2. Day 150. This is like the day of no return. Am I supposed to put the double slash? The comments? Can someone help me? Stuck on the exercise. Type in the code. Check your own. I want to save and continue, and it shows me blankety blankety blank. I've got a solution to pass. Print name equals print name. That's what we're looking for. Check for a false value of a letter that's not in your name. Print blah 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 blah. Okay. That's what we needed. So here, look at that. Look at that. So now we're going to do Stephen. And V. Oh, it worked. 3. How great is that? In this here we can do Stephen as well with a Q. We solved it. We solved it. There's no Q in Stephen yet. Silent Q. Right there at the end. Oh, we survived. That was painful. Dear God, I don't know if this whole section has just been atrocious. Day 150 is not for the faint of heart. Math functions 1. Let's move to a bit of arithmetic. The most common math function you'll use is a round. This function rounds floating point numbers. Numbers with decimal points in them, up or down. You can use round to round your number to an integer or to round off complex floating point numbers to a specific number or to a specific number of decimal places. This is accomplished by passing a second optional parameter to round, telling it how many decimal places you want the number rounded to. Here is an example. Round pi down from 3.14616. Round pi, m underscore pi, print round, it prints 3. This time, round pi to 4 places. Round decimal, round m underscore pi, comma 4. Print round decimal, prints 3.1416. There we go. Note m underscore pi is a PHP constant that is equal to pi. That's what m underscore is. I was wondering, it's like no one's mentioned m underscore pi before. This is new. That's what it is. Problem solved. All right. Use the exercise window to try rounding some numbers for yourself. You can use mpi if you like. It's my favorite floating point number. I think we're going to use mpi as well. Use the example as an instruction. So, here we go. Try rounding a floating point number to an integer and print it to the screen. Then down here, try rounding a floating point number to 3 decimal places and print it to the screen. Let's do $round equals round m_pi semicolon, and then we're printing round. That gets a semicolon. So that's 3 in general. And now we get to do $round. But this time, we get our decimal places to go along with it. Round decimal. That's not right. You're not Doug. Rounding. Rounding, that's right. M_pi, comma 3, right? Yeah, they wanted 3. Semicolon. Ta-da, b-d-d-d-d-d-d. Copy, print, paste, 3.142. Shocking, right? Onwards. Section 5 of 8. Math functions 2. A very common and useful function is random. This function returns a random number between 2 numbers. Optionally, you can provide your mins and max numbers as parameters like this. Prints a number between 0, 3, 2, 7, 6, and 7. Prints a random number between 1 and 10. Print random 1 to 10. Hold on. Print random, if you don't specify anything, goes to 32,767. One of those odd little tidbits that's fun to know. Okay, so an empty random is somewhere between that range. Instructions. Whoa, hey, cat, what are you doing? Little kitty's trying to, like, climb up the back of the chair and do scratchy things. Can I help you? Good. She's covered in fur. What are we looking for? Oh, look at you. Here for the love scratches. Yeah. All right. Want to hear the instructions? So instruction 1, use the editor to print a random number. Pretty cool. Totally changes your day, right? 2, create a new variable, name, and store your name in it. 3, then print a random character from your name. Use your knowledge of string length, random, min, max, and substring, string, start, and length to do this. Hint, remember that substrings treat characters in a string as 0 index array. First letter is at position 0. This means that the last character in the string will be a position length -1. You will not push that off with your foot. I'm watching you just slowly push. No. Crazy animal. Okay. What are we looking for? We'll go ahead and read their hint in the meantime. Remember that rand accepts 2 arguments, minimum and max. The last character in your name is at position string length name -1. And remember that substring accepts 3 arguments, string, starting position, and number of characters to return. So let's go ahead and tackle this. We are looking for 1. Use the editor to print a random number. Use the random to print a random. Yeah, we will do that. Print, tab, print random. Ta-da, look at that. Totally out of our control. The derpy pigeon. Hello, how are you doing? Wow, there's a lot of fur. Little kitty, you just got all of your furry goodness all over my phone. That is just disgusting. Thank you for that. I'm curious, though. Random numbers. They said that print random will print a number between 0 and 32,767. This is way higher than 32,000. 32,000 should be about 30,000 less than this, so I don't know what happened. But that is a whole hell of a lot more than the 32 they said it would go to. Alright, so we've got a random number. Next, they want us to use your knowledge of string length, substring, and random to print a random character from your name to the screen. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. So we are going to print... Print... random... substring... No. Print a random length. So that would be string length. Print a random string length for this substring. I think. Substring? God, I hope. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw in the additional things we'll need here. So random has its closing parenthesis. String length will consist of the substring, which has its own noise to deal with. None of this feels right. None of this feels right. Substring would be... Well, first let's do name. Name. Alright. This is gonna get messy. Name equals... We'll do BDX Inc. for now. Hopefully it's okay with the underscore. So we're going to do name, and it takes 3. String length takes string. Random takes minimum and max, so it's 2. And then substring. So here's this. So substring is name 0 to 7, 6, 7, fuck, 7, 0 to 6, yeah, because it's 0 indexed, so that would be 1 to 7 characters, which would be 0 to 6. Okay, we've got our substring. The string length, God, I want to, like, space these out. How do I... This is a good visual. Right here. Okay, so we've got all that noise. So we've got copy, substring, name, beginning, and end. Then for our minimum and maximum, it will be randomize something. It will be substring length minus 1. Damn. I don't know if they're just saying remember to subtract from the end, or if I should be using that. If I should be doing, like, string length minus 1 as part of the min or maximum. Name string length Okay, so print. I'm also trying to figure out, I think all of these stack within each other, because I think substring goes within random, and then I think random goes within the string length. Because the string length will print a number. If we do print here, print string length. This is awful. This is my nightmare. This is my nightmare. Random mix min max. And then 0 to 6. Minimum. See, I think I did that wrong. You know what? No, I don't think we actually need, we can identify two variables. I don't think we have to identify two, because here we left it empty, and here we've contained it. So let's see if that works. Copy, let's cut that. Okay. Now we'll print this. Damn. Oh, that's two prints. There we go. Okay. Substring accepts 3 arguments. String, starting position, number of characters. Damn, damn, damn. Use your knowledge of string length. We're going to get there. We're going to figure this out. Use your knowledge of string length. This is what we get for not eating before the stream. Damn it all. String length, substring, and random. We want it to print a random number. Do we actually need string length? What if we just did... No. On line 13. Frackers. String length hint. The last character in your name is at position blah blah blah. Random accepts 2 arguments. String blank comma blah. Actually, what do we have before that? Random expects exactly 2 parameters. One has been given. Name minus 1. Unexpected T string on line 13. So now... Zero. -1, no. Damn. Why? We're gonna have to we're going to need to seek help from the forums, because I am just perplexed. I know one of these will work, but we're just trying to get through the stream, so we gotta power through today's lesson. Math functions 2. Okay, so we will do all right. Math functions 2. Let's see what they have to say about it. All right, name Vladimir, random 0. Oh, and that works? Oh, no, that doesn't work. Okay, that's what's wrong with them. Okay. Print random, blah, blah, blah. Print substring, name random 1. I think this is asking for a specific set of circumstances. Print a random number. Really? No. They're not telling us to do one by one. They want us to do it all. They want us to print a random letter from our name. I think it's asking for a specific set of circumstances. One, print a random number, do the random letter of your name, and if it doesn't get both errors, try this below. Oh, well, that's way less difficult. That's stupid. Why would they... Oh, God. That's ridiculous. They're telling us to use substring to do this, but the above method seems much more straightforward to me. Why would I say print substring name random 0 name -1 when I can just call a letter by random array? Print name random 0 string length name -1. Well, that's a great fix. Hell, I bet you this just solves the whole problem right there. I bet you that's probably what cleared the problem. Not even the doing it individually, but just having that bit. Ta-da! B. Look at that. We got our letter. Save and submit. So they did print name. And they referenced it as an array. They did random from 0. And then they did the string length of name -1. So it was 0 to 6. Or 5. No, it's 2, 6. Because the name itself had 7 characters. -1 brings us down to 6. Okay, so that's what was happening on. Clever fix. So-and-so. Who do we get to thank? Christian from 2 years ago. Well, Christian saves the day. Little did he know, day 150 rested in his hands. Okay, onwards. Section 6. Holy hell. 6 of 8. We are inching our way there. Array functions 1. Arrays are a very common thing to use in programming. In fact, array is actually a function. Good job, you've already used an array function. Aside from the array function itself, array push is arguably one of the most common and useful functions for manipulating arrays. Array push takes 2 arguments, an array and an element, to add to the end of that array. Here's an example. Favorite bands, array push, favorite bands, Maroon 5, Bruno Mars, Nickelback, Katy Perry, Macklemore. I probably would not ever hang out with this person ever, but that's okay. Another cool array function is count. Passing an array to count will return the number of elements in that array, like this. Print favorite bands 5. Use the editor to create an array and use array push to add at least 5 elements to it. Once you add your element, once all your elements are added, print out the number of elements in your array. Very similar to string length, but instead it's counting the elements in the array. So create an array, push 5 elements onto it, then print the number of elements in your array. Okay, so we are pushing tab bands. Do they want us to use favorite bands, or do we just use anything? Count. They want us to use count and array push. We're going to do cats. So we will do $cats equals array d semicolon. Okay, so array push. We're gonna have this dollar stuff, comma, quotes, semicolon, just for the general structure, because now we are going to copy and paste that. That way we don't have to think about it. Actually, we're also going to have $cats, because we can. Copy 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cat number 1 will be Captain. Captain Kitty. Cat number 2, Whiskers. Cat number 3 will be Tails. 4 will be Fish Breath. That's Frisch. No. Fish Breath. And cat number 5 will be Whiskers 2.0. All right, we're good. We've got our slew of cats, and now we need to count how many are in our array of cats. So we're going to go to print count cats. $cats. Ta-da! 5. Save and submit. Green check mark. Section 7, Array Functions 2. Another common thing to do with arrays is sort them. Handily enough, PHP has a sort function for just such an occasion. Array equals array 5371. Sort arrays, print join. We've got quote, or no, in our quotes we have a comma and a space, and then array. So it will print 1, comma space, 3, comma space, 5, comma space, 7. All right. PHP also has the opposite function, rsort. Array equals array 5371, rsort array, print join, colon, array, prints 7531. There we go. Lastly, we use join glue array, so we can easily print out the representations of our sorted arrays in this exercise. For this exercise, we'll use a comma as the glue. So that's the position. How we're joining it is referred to as the glue. They used a colon. They also used a comma and a space. We will just be using a comma. No additional spaces, although I'm pretty sure we could add one if we wanted to. Instructions. On line 6, right over here, use array to create an array with several elements and store it inside $array. So $the array equals array parentheses They want those touching. Next, sort the array. So we will do sort. Are we supposed to fill it in with info ourselves? Sort equals. Not sort equals, just sort array. $the array. Semicolon. Then print out join blah 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 the array. So we're going to do exactly that. And we're actually just going to steal it from here and get rid of the. Or the out. I thought it was the word the, just out. So print join below. Semicolon. Syntax error, unexpected t variable. Is it the fact that there's no comma? It seems to make things worse. Print join the array. $the array. That is so strange. Print join. We've got our quotes. We've got our array. Something is very, very wrong in this situation. You may just need to refresh the activity. From my eyes, it looks like everything is correct. We're going to do the next bit and see how that goes. On line 12, sort the array. Reverse sort the array. Semicolon, and then join and print in reverse. Print join. We'll steal theirs. Actually, there's no need to steal theirs. We can just use ours again. They used colons for counting, or for sorting by reverse, though. So you sorted your array should have at least 3 elements in it. Oh, we never put anything in our array. Son of a... it's empty. It's soulless. There's 0 attention. For our array, we will do 92 and 14 and 64. 3. Ta-da, look at that. It worked. Let's add a space. Cool. Very, very cool. It worked. Shocking. Okay, save and submit. Whoa, hey, what is this? Your reverse sorted array should at least have 3 elements in it. Make sure to pass a comma in the first argument to join. I'm not sure what they're referring to. Try again. Your reverse sorted array should have at least 3 elements in it, which it does. Make sure to pass a comma as the first argument to join. So they just want, they don't want colons. They just want commas. What about a space? Nice. There we go. Colon phobia. Okay, little cat, your ear's blocking it. Way cool. Section 8. We did it. We did it. Show what you know. Section 8. Show what you know. Let's take what we've learned about strings, math, and arrays and create a game. In our game, we'll make a list of our closest family and friends and have a lottery. We will spin the wheel and randomly select one of our family and friends from the list. Because winning is a big deal, we have to display the winner's name in public in all caps. Let's go. Okay. Create. Hey, toes, little cat. She is stretching. She is pushing things. Not because. Create an array with the names of your closest family and friends. The more names in your array, the more fun your game will be. After you've created your list, sort it, and randomly select a name from the list. When you have your winning name, print it to the screen in caps so everyone knows how awesome the winner is. Functions we'll use here: array, array push, sort, count, random, and string to upper. Play around with some of the other functions you've learned as well. We've got our hint. Arrays are 0 indexed, meaning that the first element is at position 0. The last element is at count array -1. Also, remember that array elements are accessed by using square brackets. Array 3 in square brackets containing the index of the element you want. So let's go through this. Create an element, create an array, and push on the names of your closest. Do we actually need to push the names in? Can't we just create it? Sort the list, randomly select a winner, print the names in all caps. We'll play by their rules this time. This time, damn it. Okay, so dollar. Frians. How do we do family and friend? This is a huge. How about contestants? Winners? Entries? Subjects? Humans. That's a good one. Okay, so humans. Create an array equals array friends and family. Create an array and push on the names of your closest. I just don't want to. Damn. I want to jump back and grab the syntax from before. Not because I don't remember. It's slightly fuzzy, but mainly because I don't want to type it out 5 times. So we need. What are we going to have? We're going to have dollar humans. No quotes, end quote, semicolon. Here's this, and it was something push. Was it array push? I think that's what it was. Array push 2 humans and the name. We're going to do 3 people, 4 people. Yeah, 3 people. We've got Kyle and Timmy and Bob. Let's take Kyle, Timmy, and Bob, see who wins. So we're going to sort the list. Sort. Come on. Sorting. What is it now? Dollar humans. Yes, dollar humans is what we're sorting. That's a bad category. Alright, so we're sorting $humans. Do we want to print the $humans? Or we're just sorting them for the hell of it? I think we're just sorting them for the hell of it. I don't think we're actually printing anything. Randomly select a winner. So we have... How are we going to do that? We are going to randomly... We'll call it win. Do we do $winner? Equals a random something. It was 0, comma, string length, humans, -1. I think. I can't remember if the -1... I think the -1 goes out here. -1. And I think this goes in another set of parentheses by itself. Maybe? Seems off. Damn. Let's check. We'll go back. We're gonna run. You know what? We're gonna leave the extra parentheses for now. And then we're gonna do print winner. And this will be in string to upper. String to upper. Okay. So with that said, and a semicolon to boot. String length expects one parameter to be string given any array. Well, it is, kind of. So string length humans -1. String length expects parameter 1 to be a string. Do we put it in quotes? Is that right? That can't be right. Why in God's name would it be in quotes? 4. Well, that cleared up something. That's all weird. We're going to save and submit. Good enough for that. We're going to go back. I think it was section 6. Okay. Was it section 6? Maybe it was section 5? Let's check section 5. It was printing the name random. Yeah, here it was. It was the random name that we were printing. Oh, it's the array. We forgot the square brackets. I was wondering about the square brackets, and that's what we were missing. Copy 8. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Okay. So here. We can do. Actually, I don't even know if we need to change a whole lot of that. Maybe we don't need to rename it winner. Although I kind of want to. You know what? We'll take this. No, we're going to update it. We're going to update it with humans, $humans. Cut, and we're pasting. And then pass error on line 13. Something's wrong with this. Let's do, how about that? Do they prefer that? I don't think they do. And then printing what we have. Random human print. Why don't they like that? We've got our humans array. We're so close. Unexpected blankety blank on line 13. Oh, right. So there's that. And we can get rid of this. And we can get rid of you. So what happened here? String length expects parameter 1 to be a string. Kind of. Array given line 13 expects parameter 1 to be a string. Array given line 15 0. So we are looking for something. Expects a string. I feel like it's those damn, what's it called? The brackets again. I don't think it is. Oh, wait. No. Hold on. There's still... I forgot the upper portion. Here, string to upper, and you know what? We're getting two different ones. This does need to be winner equals random, because when this runs and it generates the random thing, when we run random again down here, it's going to give us a different winner, and we don't want that. So here we want winner. String length expects a parameter. Where are they looking? How do we get string length to bring in first? String length human? I don't... Maybe the brackets will now assist? No, it doesn't like that. It is not a fan of the brackets. I guess we just do 3, 2. 0 to 2. And we want... Damn. Oh, Dreadsteed. But brackets is a good editor for HTML. Yeah, well, death. I am trapped. I cannot figure out for the life of me what the hell I am doing wrong. Oh, count array -1. You soulless son of a... God. Okay. Arrays are zero index. Yes, we know the zero index bit, but the last element is count array -1. So we're going to want... Z. There we go. Count array -1. Those bastards. Can't believe them. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting closer. Lastly, also remember that an array element are accessed by using square brackets array 3 containing blankety blank. Sure. So we need to do array winner. How do we identify that? Because our goal, so we're trying to create an array with the names of your closest family and friends. The more names in your array, the more fun. After you create your list, sort it randomly. Select a name from the list. When you have your winning name, print it to the screen in all caps so everyone knows how awesome they are. Functions we'll use here are array, array push, sort, count, random, and string to upper. Play around with some of the other functions you've learned as well. We need to use count array -1. I was struggling using string length, count array, so that fixed it. Undefined variable, array line 1. Oh, and this, gotcha, I've got the wrong thing. I need to put in humans. Humans -1. So there we go. And then, so I think winner is set. Now we need to print the reference? No? Oh, what's going down? Brackets signify you're accessing an array. So $humans bracket 0. So I want to do bracket winner. Bracket. Oh, and I guess that's twofold. So brackets and parentheses, because it will be print string to upper for $humans bracket. Oh my god, it worked. Dreadsteed. So $human0 would signify the first element in human. Yes, Bob. Good. Let's do that again. Let's do. I can't believe I finally made it through that. Thank you for the inspiration. Save and submit. We're going to close that and do it one more time. Functions part 1. Cool. We're going to go ahead and save and submit once more. Ta-da! And this time we get Kyle. Functions part 1 down. Kyle is the winner of said lottery. Way cool. That is awesome. Boom. That's how we roll. All right. We are going to gander at the next lesson. We have been streaming for a good chunk of time. Not the longest stream, definitely not the shortest. One of the most painful ones, surprisingly. Who knew day 150 would be such an uphill battle? But we will take a look at functions part 2 for what will be tomorrow's stream. So, PHP also allows us to define our own functions. Let's learn how. Start lesson. All right, so for tomorrow, how many parts are we going to be tackling? She's loading and really thinking about it. hopefully. Okay, 7 sections, not bad. Better than today's 8, but today's 8 took, Jesus, I don't even know how long. Today's 8 took an hour and a half. Yesterday's hour and a half, we did like 3 lessons. So, yeah. Or 3 or 4 lessons yesterday. We did a large chunk of lessons yesterday, but today, holy hell, we barely made it through the 1. So anyways, let's take a glimpse at this, and then we'll check out our concluding stats for day 150, and we'll power things down from there. Function refresher. Don't repeat yourself. This is a very simple yet fundamental principle in programming. Whenever you feel the need to rewrite a block of code, remember that it can probably be written as a function instead. You've seen some of PHP's built-in functions, but you can also define your own by using one function instead of several blocks of the same code. You can reduce the amount of clutter in your document and keep your code neat and tidy. Let's do a little review tomorrow. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so let's go ahead and back out. That'll be day 151. In the meantime, day 150, we are ending day 150 at 63% of the way through. 63% of the way through PHP with 1,750 points on the dot, and 249 badges. Good times. Alright, well, let's go ahead and close out of this. Day 150. We've conquered it. Kind of feels like it conquered us, but that's okay. That's what it should feel like when you're 150 days into anything. Thank you to those who stopped by to view the stream. Topher, Derpy Pigeon, and Dreadsteed, Donka, thank you. And to anyone and everyone who may have accidentally come to view the stream, any and all views are greatly appreciated. Let's go ahead and back out of Codecademy, jump over to OBS. The adventure continues tomorrow with day 151. In the meantime, we are stopping the stream. Are you sure you want to stop the stream? Hell yeah. Kill it.